Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Good morning, everybody. We are back in Dark Souls 2 for another Dark Souls 2 playthrough. Now this one is going to be both a little bit easier, yet, due to some rules, a lot harder. So, what are we gonna do? Well, I believe I explained it before, so if you watched the last playthrough, you know this. I like to do completely different styles of run. Oh crap. I think I got it. I think I got it. That item is very important for this run. Did I get it? At least yeah, I got it. Got it. Good. Okay. So, as I was saying, after I beat a Dark Souls game, which in my case I've only beaten the first one multiple times, this will be the second time that I've beaten Dark Souls 2. Well, you know, on this playthrough. Anyways, I like to do the complete opposite of what I did previously. So, in Dark Souls 1, the first time I beat it, I was a Havel armored up turtle. And so the second time I tried, I went completely shieldless, and I was light, and I had tons of fun. And that's my favorite character I've ever played in Dark Souls 1, is shieldless. She had the red robes, I believe. I don't know what they're called. And the weapon was a Black Knight halberd, is what I ended with. And she was lots of fun. And then my third playthrough, since my first two uses strength weapons, I decided to use dexterity weapons. And of course I had a plus 15 Uchi Katana and a plus 10, I think it's plus 10, the Kralike's Fire Sword. That was fun. And my fourth playthrough, I wanted to test out spears, so I did. I even named her Pokey Pokey, and I hated it. I hate spears. So, you will not see me with a spear. So, since my last time, I was Hawkeye, and I mainly use archery. There was one boss that I did use the twinblade, but after was the Bone Lords. It was Dukes de Fria. I used the twinblade as well as archery, and then I tested the twinblade on one of the skeletons in the Bone Lords fight, and after that I was like, that's not worth it. I went back to archery. So this one, there is no archery. There is no bow. So I will show you who I will be cosplaying when we get to the character creator.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
So, my name. and who we are going to be cosplaying as. Cal Kestis. This part's always coming. Come on. Yep. There. Yes, and I shall explain the rules for this playthrough after this.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy. Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
All right. Now for the rules. Rule number 1. I mentioned no archery. However, I am somewhat basing this off of not Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor. In that game, he does have a gun he can use. So there's going to be a lot of tweakings, because obviously I can't be a pure Jedi in Dark Souls 2. So there's be a lot of tweakings. So to kind of represent that, I am going to allow myself a crossbow. However, I can never use it to kill anyone. The two main things are either to shoot a switch. I'm really thinking about the Sunken King DLC that has those switches on the wall, especially one that's like way up in the air. So I can use it for that. Or if I want to pull an enemy. So I might just shoot them to get their attention and they come after me. To make sure I do not cheese it and decide to kind of go that route, I am only going to allow wooden bolts. I cannot use anything else besides wooden bolts, so I do not go back to my usual routine of being a ranged person. The class we're going to start with is the Knight. Why? Because it has a good amount of health and strength. And the gift, it doesn't quite matter. But this will bring up a second rule. Since I am basically going off of the Jedi games, Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, in those games that I know, sorry for stuttering a lot, but in those games, as far as I know, you only has a limited stim packs. And those stim packs heal you almost instantly. But they're limited, and when you rest, they are refilled. What does that sound like in Dark Souls? It's an Estus flask. So, as I said, it's going to be kind of easier because I'll be melee range, and melee usually does a lot more damage than arrows. The hard part is, in this run, I am only ever to use Estus flasks and obviously bonfires to heal. I am not going to use any type of healing wares, with the exception of because if I remember correctly, in Fallen Order, I played like a couple of hours of Fallen Order, so I'm not 100% sure. I believe in Fallen Order, as you defeat people, you gain your mana, quote unquote, back, so you can use your force powers. I believe, don't quote me. And so if I use an item, specifically to get spells, spell count back, but they just so happen to also heal me, I'm going to allow that as long as I'm not using it to heal me. I have to be 0 spells. Speaking of spells, Jedis have the Force. There's no Force skills or Force spells like that in Dark Souls. So, I am going to eventually use miracles. However, the only miracles I can use are ones that you would see a Jedi use. So I know Force and you know, the one that blows up around you, and then the one you shoot forward. And I was reviewing some online, and there are some other ones that would fit, but I do not know if I'll get them, like Wrath of the Gods, because I heard they're hidden behind Covenant rewards, and I don't know if I want to go after that, to be honest. I get this one even though it doesn't give as much, but yeah, it's something. So there's that. I know Force push, and I think there might be something else besides that. I have to look it up again that I can use. I cannot use any lightning at all. Well, miracles of lightning. Okay, so that's basically for the spells. But since I'm starting as a knight and his faith is 6, you can tell it's going to be a while before I actually build up my faith enough to start using quote-unquote force powers. Now as for weapons, I really want to get into the twinblades. That's why I started with the Hawkeye playthrough, because I want to do a playthrough with the twinblade, but you can't get it until you get to the Lost Bastille, which, you know, this boss is in the way. And so, in this one, it is going to be purely melee, except for the 2 exceptions I told you with the crossbow. And I'm going back to the sword has to match as close as I can to the twin blade. This way, it allows me to get the strongest twin blade, and I can get some strong swords as well. And the final rule, well, 2 more rules, sorry. The quick one is I have to act like a Jedi, which means that Archer Merchant with a nice sweet soul boosting armor set is not going to die this run. This run, I already know what my next one's going to be, and he's not surviving that one. Anyway, so I have to act like a Jedi, which means I can't just kill NPCs whenever I feel like it. However, the last one is that since there is no lightsaber in this game, a lightsaber, you could say, to translate to this game, is either a fire sword or a lightning sword. I am going to go with lightning in this run through. So every single one of my weapons must either be lightning infused or I have to use the lightning grease. If I don't have that, I can't attack. And that is why I needed that item where the hippo killed me. Because there's one person very early in the game that I can kill who drops a sword that's already infused with lightning. And if I can't beat him within the time, or he drops one in his armor like he did when I tested it the second time, then I have to restart the whole game. Yay. Don't worry, I'm not going to put you through that if I have to restart it. So, there are the rules. I'll go ahead and put them in the description down below if you want to see it. So, there's that. And then, yeah. Let's see, build. No, face. I want that nice, sweet beard. There we go. Now, I am not someone who is really good at designing people. So, that one pretty much is as far as I'm gonna get. Okay, and one more thing. Got that. See, he has smooth hair. Looking at the picture. That's probably... Yeah, and now that looks ridiculous. Now he's not balding. Yeah, that's pretty much... Ew, no. I'll give him red hair. Pretty sure he's a redhead. Looks like it. So let's go ahead and do that. And with that, as much as I can do, let's get this party started.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Alright, let's do this. Get another FG up here. It's not an enemy, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm just running in circles here. Okay. So I'm planning on this playthrough to be shorter than my last one, as I won't be exploring as much. But we shall see. Oh, and I forgot one other thing. It's gonna make this a little bit hard. Cal never uses a shield. See, with Hawkeye, I was able to find a quick clip in Age of Ultron where he held a shield and he threw it. But I don't think Cal has ever held a shield. Jedis usually don't hold shields, they parry. So, not only can I not get the robes that help me gain souls faster, but I can't get a good shield to do the power leveling technique in the Hyde's tower. Well, I mean, I can, but I have to parry. Basically, oop. Yeah, I basically have to dodge like this. Which with this weapon, where is it? It looks like it'll be 50%, so I'll take 50% less damage. Who knows about my actual weapon? So, I am starting off really hard. Go ahead and light that up. Okay. Gotta go all the way to Hyde's tower. And pick stuff up along the way. Yay, useless. In fact, actually, I should go ahead and talk to her. Let's go ahead and remove you. I cannot use any light gems. Be my Estes.
Are you, or merely a bear out take?
Yay!
Go on, he king.
Okay, I got one. Let's go get the second one. I know I'm using my sword to destroy stuff. That's fine. It's mainly against enemies that I have to be lightning infused. Right. Am I lost? I'm lost in Majula. Nice. Alright, there it is. Wow. See there, I hit the rock. Oh yeah, and I mean there's a lot of things. Let me do this first.
Form you will
Yep.
seek. There's once so that.
Yep.
Is that a ship here
it is.
to see? However,
Another thing is, I have to dress the part too. I mean, I am cosplaying as a Jedi, as Cal. So I have to dress certain ways, which means absolutely zero steel armor or anything like that. I got a couple of armor sets that looks good. Right now, this is it. Now, some of you might be saying, well, is it the bandits, or not bandit, the sword, the one that starts with 2 swords, wouldn't he be better looking as a Jedi, or as Cal? Which I would say, yeah, maybe, but I'm no expert at this game. The last playthrough was the first time I actually beaten the game. So I shall leave that up to people who are a lot more skilled than I am. I'll probably still pick up a lot more stuff than I need, because that's just what I do. I don't know where everything is. And the guy's right there. In one city. Okay, so I am going to cut to, if I need to my tent on when I actually do succeed. That way, you know, 30 minutes in, you're not just sitting here for another 30 minutes watching me kill the same guy. So I'll say the attempt as I get up from the bonfire, because I'll be doing the same thing you just saw. That way you know how many times I had to do this. Excuse me, I'm talking. Yeesh. So, I shall see you there. Okay, attempt number 12. Here we go. Knew he could do that. Ow. Ow. Okay. I've wasted a little bit of it. Backstab. That's good. Quick. Okay, that's good. Come on, come on. Woo! Finally! Sorry, that's the 12th time that I have attempted to get it. And that was gonna be the last time tonight. But this run is officially on. Unable to use it, of course. What do I need? I need dexterity. Where's my dexterity at? 8. Just 2 levels. That's okay. I can do that. Okay. So I'm trying to remember what I've mentioned before on all my other attempts. I've even skipped getting all the stuff. So as I run backwards, let's see. I take these two guys up to that corner, and then I have them fall off. That's why I start with a little bit of missing health. And then I come down and get it. Oh, attack them. And attack that guy. If that fails, I attack that guy. I always get the 2 items on the way there. On the way here between them. But I have skipped. See, I don't. I skipped the Majula bonfire. Oops. I just quickly run to Majula. Make sure I can still break this. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll just show you really quickly. So of course you saw where the hippo was. Now after you go down the hippo, come down there. Come down this way, you get a smooth and silky stone. Or birds. Notice the sound cuts out every time I get that, I don't know why. Then if you come back here to this area. So if you're first starting, you would turn right when you get here. Pull these rocks around and you get a rusted coin. I kind of stopped getting them because they only give you an additional 1% item discovery, whatever the stat is called. So that was just time running over there. I just didn't want to bother. Oh, I'm so glad this run is officially going. Okay, let's go ahead and get the effigy up here. should say humanity. But, wrong game. Alright. Let's officially play. That's right, yep. Okay. Now, since I have this, I could go through. I think it's this one where the birds are. Yeah. But I don't have the decks for this yet. That shall be remedied once I get to Firelink. Oh, I'm so glad I finally got it. I was actually considering if the 12th run fail. So if I remember correctly, after 12 times of killing an enemy without you dying, they disappear. Actually, I think it still counts if you die. Not sure. That probably... yeah, it would. It would count, obviously, because that's the point. But after 12 times, they disappear. So I figured after the 12th time of trying, I would just trade it featuring characters. But I don't have to. Now,
Bearer of the seek.
let's actually be able to wield this. Okay. 9, 10. Barely. Aha. Yes. Keep moving. Slash, slash, slash. That's a big one. Single-handed, like that. Alright. Now, yeah. Gonna collect things around here. That shall be used for selling. Some more effigies up here. And no, I'm not gonna join the Covenant of Champions. That's just, no. Oh, Homeward Bones. That's right. But no, I'm not joining that. I ain't crazy. Last thing. It's over here, and I need your key. There we go. And now, finally have this. Let's go take on a boss. Ah, feels good. And I got my 2 Estus flasks. I don't remember if I explained it or if it was in the other playthrough. One of the playthroughs that I ended up not doing. Okay, they're both. Why don't we switch back to this just for this part? This will probably knock down some durability. I'm not attacking him. But this is basically what I did. Goodbye. Ooh, nice. He usually gets 2 hits. Well, yeah, I would do this. He usually doesn't get a hit. So when he tries to swing, he falls in. That time he got a hit. Okay. So usually you would just quickly run there and then do the trick where you roll out the way and he throws himself off. But I am an honorable Jedi. I'm not gonna do that trickery. I'm not Obi-Wan. go. Lift it up. Oh. Alright, one down, one to go. Yeah, it's in here. Okay, so these guys, I read, only fight you one at a time. So, let's actually fight them. Especially since this guy is the only one who can knock you off the ledge. Ow. Ow. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, so when he swings horizontally, he can actually knock you off that ledge. So just a heads up if you use this place to power level. Let's try that again. I wonder if I skip these guys. Ow. Ow. I wonder if I skip these guys, if they'll follow me in here. Yeah. You know what? Ah, no, I need to do this. Oh crap, they come in. Hello. Run. Ah, there I go. Sorry, I hit the mic when I was scratching my face. Hey, they died. Isn't this fun? Good thing I got that extra effigy. This. There we go. I'll just use this. Block. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to let them kill themselves. Why not? Good. Kill the guys in there once. Actually, I'm gonna do it strategically. Yeah. I'll show you how it's done. Once this guy's finished dancing. This is why I just skipped to when I started attacking him. This guy can take a while. Goodbye. Okay. Hey you. Come. Come on. That's a good boy. There we go. Woo. I actually only need to have him die once. Goodbye. fact, I just heard it rise up. So, this guy's wondering if he should attack me or not. Am I? There he goes. It's right there. Alright. Go ahead and rest back up. And you shall see an honorable knight. But I do not use the cheese of having him push himself off. Bow, ba, ba, da, da. Okay. Me coming through. Thank you. And I just have to dodge this guy. And we shall have a proper boss fight. Let's do this. Jump. Stagger. Ow. Ow. Hi. Ow. My turn. And there we go. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Ah. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Now, in case you're wondering, right now, I cannot kill her. No, it's just... yeah, sure. Ah, that's better. So right now I cannot kill her. However, when I get that stone, I can go back there and I'll basically say that that's when I find out she is evil, and that's when I attack her.
Are you from these parts? My name, I can, but the...
Yep. Yeah, I do. Oh, know what that means. What is that? Increase faith. Nice. So no heal. No replenish. Oh yeah, it's not doing any heals. poisons you this force. And that's it from her. It's the only thing I can get. Once again, no heals. I don't think Cal ever heals someone. I've watched the story for both of them. I don't remember if Cal ever heals. Oh well. Especially heal himself.
May the power of miracles be with you. Offer your soul.
I don't want to touch the blood. There we go.
Just that. I'd heard awful room. The king. Why did I... Do I... My... And... Sometime... And being... I expected... Without... To a place... Sorry. I expected... Without any goings on...
Okay.
To a place... Sorry.
So,
No need for the gods.
little hint for the next playthrough. I don't need her, but I have to talk to her to get her to move before I can get the only thing. The first thing I can use the damage. Because it's going to be a type of damage only. Not going to say what it is, because that will be the next time. Speaking of next time, we are going to go ahead and end it here. Now I'm hoping this run will be shorter than my Hawkeye run. And I don't know if I'll have the videos be shorter, because I can probably run through it faster. I'm not going to be looking through everything and searching all corners and all that. So let me know if you want me to still have it about an hour and maybe 2 bosses a video if I can, or if I should keep it just 1 boss a video. Oh, if you could, go ahead and like this video, comment anything you want, subscribe would definitely help, and in case I don't see you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.